Alright, we're back and we're about to peep in on our favorite lady of the game. Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. It's Cassima! Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his heart to race. It's Cassima! He's found her! Psst! Princess Cassima! What? Who's there? It is I, Alexander. I'm here, behind this wall. My, how suave that sounds. Alexander? It really is you. I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls? It's a long story and not important now. You get my ring? You did get my ring, and she blushes. Oh yes, it has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and not forgotten, and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself. I'm afraid I'm not the only one in danger. Princess, be brave. I have heard such vileness today, such evil. What is it? Alhazred, he is not what he appears. I've known that for years, Alexander. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him. But tell me of what evil you speak. I've been so afraid for my kingdom, not knowing what he plans. The kingdom is in trouble, but the real threat at the moment is to your safety, Princess. Alhazred has such plans. You don't want to wed Alhazred, do you? How can you ask? Of course not. If you do not wish to marry him, Cassima, you shall not. I promise you. But we must get you out of here now. You are not safe. But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay the plans from your end. I can't just leave you here. Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm his bride. I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape if I only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon. There might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding. But Shh. Just a moment more, and then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander. Aww. Well, let's see. Let's get rid of this dagger. Stab. Excuse me.
Let's try to stab her through the wall.
Yeah. Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy. Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must. Let's see. Let's also give her that horrible letter we just found. I found this letter in the vizier's bedroom. I think you should know what it says. What? I can't believe it! I had my suspicions, but this confirms everything. Alexander, you must keep this letter. You might have a chance to show it to someone who can help you stop Alhazred. Just be careful, please. Let's see. Our poem. Cassima wrote that note for Alexander, and she does not need to read it again.
That's not the poem, that's Cassima's note to Alexander.
Oh, whoops.
We gave her the poem already via
The ribbon! Cassima sent that ribbon to Alexander. It would be rude to return a token of a lady's affection. Wait, I wanted to give you the flower stench! Cassima, wait, Martin! Okay. Oh no, someone's coming! The lock on Cassima's door rattles abruptly. Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you! Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then silence. Cassima, no! Cassima's gone! Where could they have taken her? How could he have let them take her? Oh, like, what were you gonna do? You were just gonna, like, morph through the wall and just hack them all to pieces? The fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
You should have just reached through the wall and punched out whoever was trying to grab her.
Yeah, or just, like, kind of pull Cassima through this tiny hole. I mean, she's not fat or anything. She could fit, right? Alright, well, let's get out of here and try to rescue our princess. Let's say first, just in case. Cassima! Okay. Alright, let's go. And this time let's go to the left and see if we can open this door, the magical door. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully. Now this is kind of weird. First of all, we heard the guard dogs talking about how they heard him at the door before. And so the first part is Ali. And the second part
Oh, I get it. The next part is Ali's sister.
You scared me, and no. The second part is that from that weird note we saw in the vizier's room. Z-E-B-U. Listen, door. I will have you open. Ali Zebu.
No, it's Ali's sister.
Well, it worked.
Ali's sister.
Now, what have we here? Alexander is standing in the Castle of the Crown's treasure room. The soft-toned room seems very secure. Along with the walls are trunks and caskets, probably full of the kingdom's treasure. In the middle of the room is a low table. This actually looks like the kind of fort that my sister and I would make when we were little. We had a blanket this exact same color and we'd drape it over chairs and beds. Yeah. A small table graces the middle of the room. The table is covered by a velvet drapery. The initials AA are embroidered on the drapery.
Oh, he stole it from...
AA? That must stand for Abdul Al-Hazred.
Oh, he stole it from Alcoholics Anonymous.
Deduction. Maybe he is an alcoholic. Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath. Oh my gosh! And then he gets over it. But let's see what these things are. On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest. Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it. On the table is a fleece made of gold. That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it. On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd high-pitched noise. That must be the Isle of Wonder's singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it? On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old. That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought that the Druids, without an apostrophe, thought that the Winged Ones stole. As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the vizier's cunning. It must have been the vizier, or an accomplice, who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible. But what did the vizier have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another? Well, it causes a lot of mistrust and xenophobia. Alexander decides to leave the stinging stone, not the stinging stone, here in the treasure room for the safekeeping until it can be returned to the Isle of Wonder. Wow.
Just as a side note, you need to get full points in the game, you need to click the eye on all 4 of those items.
Yeah, if you only do 3, then it's like, oh, we don't know what happened with stolen items. Yeah, kind of dumb. Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... Oh no, it's wedding music! He hears guard dogs stepping up. Alexander hears the sound of guards' footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what?
Oh no, they've got us cornered.
Oh no! Well, unfortunately we'll have to deal with this next time. Cassima! Alright, we'll save here, and I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.